how you can actually continually improve your networking skills so that you can actually, start attracting the right partners for your personal life, but also how you can actually improve this networking so that you can get success on the professional aspect of real estate investing, which is finding people to do deals with you, to send you deals, or even become a money partner. So first thing you'll want to do, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this without having to spend so much money. Because when people hear this idea that you got to go out 1 to 2 times a week to grow your network, to find money partners and whatnot, the immediate response I get is like, I don't have time or money for that. So we'll solve the money aspect in that. This is something that one of my mentors taught me. Something you could do is find all the cool plus free events in your city. All right. So if you're lazy, just go on ChatGPT. I did this a few weeks ago. I just went on ChatGPT, all the free things that you can do in Winnipeg. And by having events you can actually go to, now you're creating a life that you can invite people into, right? Human nature has it that people are inherently lazy, fearful, and greedy. Okay, so greedy won't really talk about just yet, not really in this context, but people are lazy and fearful, right? So if you're gonna invite people to these free events, you wanna do a lot of the thinking for them, right? And this is why you want this list of cool and free things that you can do in your city. It's not gonna cost you money, it's not gonna cost the people you're inviting out for money, and instead, you have actually a lifestyle that people want to get drawn into, right? Yeah, you can have your meetings. Yeah, you can still meet and network people outside of that. But if you go to these free events, not only do you have an option and the opportunity to meet people at the event, but you can invite people in so that they can meet you there. And that's going to be a lot warmer of a lead, because if you get someone to come meet you somewhere, now you know there's a little bit more buy-in, and that's what you want to create when you're trying to improve your networking skills. Next is you want to, and this is going to be a little bit more on expanding your view of how far you can actually take your networking and your business. But you want to essentially write down and create a list of inspirational experiences that you want in your life. Okay. Now, what does this have to do with networking? Well, for us, the goal of networking is to build our business. Now, for some of you guys, maybe the goal of networking is so that you can actually attract an awesome partner. But that being said, you want to have this list of inspirational experiences that you want in your life. This kind of goes back to those cool events, but this is where it's inspirational because it's probably going to cost a little bit of money. This will keep you motivated to not be just comfortable in your business. And now we're not just in business to make money, but we're actually in business to solve people's problems. That's why they pay us money. But at the same time, it's to knock off and experience this inspirational list that we have. This does 2 things. It keeps you motivated to keep going, and especially when you're already at a good place, you're like, hey, maybe I don't need to network anymore. Maybe I don't need to expand. That is the devil that will steal your potential from you very quickly. And the second thing that this does is that it creates a lifestyle that actually attracts people in, right? And I don't want you to just pick experiences or like buy a Lamborghini or something to attract people. Like, that's not the goal here. You want these experiences to be inspirational for you, right? Like, what is it actually that you want that can draw people in? Not because your goal is to draw them in, but it's for you to actually experience these things, right? So maybe it's a trip to Asia. That was something that I really wanted to do, and I wanted to have my trip to Asia while still working and building the business. That's an inspirational experience for me because it helps me level up. But at the same time, as people get to see while I'm documenting this process, while I'm documenting my inspirational experience, they're like, cool, I want that life too. And they want to get to know you, right? People can live through your experiences. Now, the last thing you'll want to do is essentially you want to learn networking and social skills, not just to make money, not just to improve your dating life, but really to make sure that you can transform into becoming that person. Okay, for the guys out there, you want to become the man basically, okay, where everything looks and probably is actually quote unquote effortless, right? Yeah, there's going to be problems in life. Yeah, you're going to have to troubleshoot. But when you get really good at socializing, well, you have these cool events you can invite people to. You're actually living a life that's inspirational to yourself. At that point, you're going to be going on an upward spiral of success where these things just get easier and easier. It's no longer an issue for you to start up a conversation. It's not a big deal for you to ask for someone's business. It's not a big deal for you to ask and offer opportunities to someone to be your money partner. But it all comes along with that lifestyle. Because if you don't have cool things going on in your life, it's very hard to invite people in, and you're just going to become very one-dimensional, right? It's just going to be all about the money in the business. We don't necessarily want that. I want a holistic abundance for you in that your health's on point, your lifestyle's on point, your relationships, money and wealth, of course, and then you're actually living a life that you're passionate about. So if you actually want to get to the next level, whether that's on the networking side or maybe you're just ready to jump into real estate investing and become financially abundant, make sure you hit the link in my bio, book a Zoom call. I'd love for either myself or my team to jump on a call with you, because then we can really break down point by point, step by step on how we can build you a customized real estate roadmap so that you can actually start using real estate, acquiring those assets, and then start living a life that you're actually happy and proud of. And let's solve the problem of money, because life is too short to just be worrying about cash. I want you to have all that cash, all those assets, so we can actually live a life where your health's on point, relationships on point, and then of course you're living an actual passionate life. So hope you guys got some value out of that. Make sure to make that list of cool free events, make your own inspirational list of experiences so you can actually invite people out to these events, and you can start creating a lifestyle that not only you're proud of, but people want to join in. Because the last thing you want to do is live a life where you're just following other people, you're following other people's inspirational experiences. That's not what you want. You want to choose your own. And nothing kills attraction or authority more than someone who doesn't know what they want. So I want to help you get that clarity. Book that link in my bio, and then I'd love to see you on a Zoom call with us. So thanks for watching.
And thank you again, Patrick, for this program. It changed my life. It changed my mindset. It changed everything. That was the best six weeks of my life.
I just want to give a shout out to my man Patrick. Just honestly been one of the best teachers that I've ever had.
It's a very informative course. Patrick works with you one-on-one, so if there's any questions or anything you might be doubting, you're uncertain of, he'll definitely be there to help. Honestly, highly suggest this course. It's taught me a lot through my journey.